Quack. Hi, it's me, Michael Forrest. Good to hear. Doing my weekly report that only Sharon and myself watch. That smells nice, that soup. And the bread. Okay, let's see what our week has looked like. If we press on this, we will get to my desktop and we'll get back to Donegood and I will have a look. As you can see, podcast keeping to its place, but it's all been another freaking week of Donegood. So I'm just going to quickly show you what that's involved. Right. So the first thing I had to do was scheduled. So basically, I want to send emails to people, and here's a sort of list of the emails that we're sending: campaign, checkout, invoice, new subscriber, notify, updated, user active, blah blah blah. So I set that all up with some tests. So I started fleshing these out. So if someone hasn't got a schedule, then don't send anything, right? If someone was active yesterday and they're active today, then we should have an email that should show the thing. Second period, user entering second period, users left their timer running overnight, and then just things that are going to get added into the email. Users active during the first period, but not currently working, and they've got time scheduled for the second one, so we'll send them an email that's like a lunchtime email. User missed yesterday, blah blah blah. Right, so I've got a few of these, and I think like maybe I'll do like a weekly summary, but that's fine. But then I wanted to, and then obviously like you've got to see what they look like, but mainly period start notification. Yeah, and of course like everything I do is frickin' never works, because every time I touch it, it's just more pain. The second thing I wanted to do was get my Stripe integration on point, and that's a whole other raft of issues where basically there's this webhook that can get called. So I've set up tests for this that and like sort of grabbed as many of these possible fixtures of what the data might look like that Stripe sends me. So basically when some user has an activity on the payment platform, so if they like check out, then I can subscribe to notifications, and it'll just call a controller on my server. But like I need to do the right thing. I want to send an email if someone if we look at subscription controller, like here's the here are the webhooks, like so checkout session completed, invoice upcoming, invoice paid, invoice payment failed, and subscription updated. So like anytime, so say they cancel their subscription, I'm not going to know about that unless I deal with this webhook. So I've been putting a lot of time this week into just making sure, like if I get the data, that the expected thing happens. So if I get a checkout completed, I want to send them an email that says welcome to your plan and has some links in it, and that's going to look like that one I think does work. Checkout completed. Yeah, like you see how everything I do breaks something else. I can't even show you the email. I can show you at least the I have to check all these are working. So like your subscription will renew soon. Your like invoice paid. So I've been referencing coders' emails to try and get it to look as good as possible, but I just figuring out, okay, where can I get that information? Where can I get this information? Where can I get this information? Where can I get this information? Plugging it all in, trying to make sure that I'm not making any assumptions about the data structure that's going to throw errors. It's tricky, and it's been quite stressful. Much like that fridge, that's our fridge before. Okay, and then but what I've realised I could do is like I'm going to do the best I can, figure out all the stuff with Stripe, and then like it's stuff like and then what I like two tricks. One, I'm BCCing myself into every email I send, just so that I can see what they look like if they look obviously wrong. And the second thing is I'm going to implement Honey Badger. So this is a thing, this just to sort of send me an email in case something goes wrong, so that I could, because I'm not even looking at the crashes, and I think that's one of the reasons that this was stressing me out so much. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're up to. Also, so I'm hoping I can like do a sort of soft launch of this new version of the website, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. And then that is going to be a big victory, much like this victory. That was me extracting an iceberg from the fridge. The only other thing I'll mention is related to my music streams, because I even skipped my programming stream on Wednesday, partly because I had to wait at home, but the music stream's cool because I was able to, I've got my subwoofer back basically, so I can mix in here now, and so I plugged it in, and then I thought let's just reorganize this, and actually it's on the other screen, but I sort of pulled Logic up onto the big screen, so I've just color coded and organized everything. It's full of pain and disappointment. This game is rigged and there's no restart. Close your eyes, 'cause the real danger is standing still. It's a busy road and you're in the middle. Keep on moving or you'll get us all killed. So and that's actually what I did on Saturday. I spent 2 hours recording the vocals for this song. So yeah, now I've got those. I've sort of been through and taken the takes. So this is backing. This is the vocal comp. So this is all the bits and pieces of vocals that I recorded, and I've sort of gone through it and just picked out, you see, the highlighted bits are the bits that we're going to use. And then I've still got to do that on some of the backing vocals. You see, there's quite a lot of these need dealing with. Yeah, so that track is going to get worked on soon. And so with that, I will bid you farewell.